Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Bearded Fool Gaming. And yes, I know it has been a very long time since the last stream, and I do apologize for that. I've been actually busy in life for once. Little lady named Lydia walked into my life, and been spending all my time with her, so it's things are going really well with that. But I got a half hour or so here, feel free, so I figured why not hit up Hour of Devastation. It just released on Magic Online today, just got out of the pre-releases, and I'm interested to see how the draft format's going to be. The Sil format's really weird. I played it 4 different times, and I still don't have a good understanding of it. It's so weird, because it's like you'll open up so little of one color, but everything you get will be really good, and I know it's all just numbers and variants and statistics, but I don't know. It's a strange format, so maybe draft will be a little more interesting. We all know Amonkhet draft was like lightning fast aggro. Is Hour of Devastation the same? We're about to find out. So let's go ahead and get this draft moving here. I figure it should start up pretty quickly with it being new, late in the evening. Yeah, this is going to get going very quickly here. Look at that. All right. Take a look here. So we definitely have some options. So Endless Sands is a desert, which is relevant. It's colorless. Course, exiles a creature I control, and then I can return each one. I mean, people don't really play land destruction nor permanent removal. Like lay claim maybe would work, but I don't know if it's good enough to take. It seems This card's also pretty bomby in the right deck. I don't know if I want to go that hard into blue first pick though. I actually really like this desert. I really like Overcome. I think this actually might be a bomb rare, but I think Obelisk Spider also can be. There's a lot of really good green in this set, and specifically in this pack. So we got another green desert here. Nothing else really sticks out as anything relevant. This card's not bad, so if we pick up some green, it's very possible green will table. Some green will table too, so that's where I want to go to. I really want Obelisk Spider, but I think Overcome is just a better card. And I think that is where I'm going to go with this. You know, maybe it's a mistake, but I feel like that's a pretty bomb. Right. Hour of Revelation. That's pretty strong in this format, I feel. But triple white, I don't know about that. So Inferno Jet's pretty solid finisher. It also cycles, which is nice. Core Beetle works really well if we get some of those deserts to the table. Dauntless Avon, I think, is a very, very good card, so I'm leaning towards that. Don't quite want to pick up a desert yet. Granitic Titan's okay. Feral Prowler's filler. That's okay. Hey, Jesus, welcome to the stream. Traveler's Amulet's is something that we want to get later. But really, it's between these first 4 cards. We know we're in green already, and green-white seems like a decent color combination in this set. The Dauntless Avon is just such a bomb if we get anything with Exert going. I do like the Inferno Jet, but I'm not as big on that. Core Beetle might table. I'm not a super big fan. Our Revelation is too much of a commitment, even if we go into white. So let's take Dauntless Avon here. Okay, and then now we got some more interesting options here. Okay, so starting at this end, we got an Amulet, so we might get one of those to table. We got a Thorn, Moloch, Mediocre. I mean, it's okay in the spells deck. So another Dauntless Avon, which is interesting. An Angel of Enduring Hope, which is interesting. White Desert, which is tempting. Get Against Defeat, which is not the worst. And then the Angel here, which I'm not a super big fan of the 6-drop Angel. I think she's fine. But I think Dauntless Avon is still a better card. And now we've not made any specific color commitments, so we can definitely go into different ones. So I think it's between these flying creatures. We can take Angel of the God Pharaoh, Avon of Enduring Hope, or Dauntless Avon. So, really like this one. Do like this one quite a bit too, and I've seen it be played to extremely well. But we might have a green-white aggression deck, so let's go and take the second Dauntless Avon. Maybe I'm overvaluing that card, but I really, really like it. Alright, so we got Dunes of the Dead. Not a big fan, because we really don't have Desert.deck by any means. Hashep Oasis is pretty decent. I definitely would like to get those. Not sure how highly I should pick deserts. I don't really have any Desert Matters cards yet. I think removal is just better, so I think I'm going to take Sandblast here. Carrion Screecher is filler that I'm not a big fan of. Too many. That's too easy in this set. I think the answer here is actually Sandblast. We need some removal. That's interesting. So appeal X's number of creatures, authority, tap up to 2, and I give all my creatures vigilance. I mean, we're in green-white, it seems, so it's very tempting to just go for. I do like the quarry beetle still, especially when we can pick up some of those deserts. I don't think either of these are that good. I don't think this desert's that good. So really it's just between these two. I mean, this is going to push us strongly into green-white. I do think it's a really good card. I think there's definitely a possibility of getting a quarry beetle elsewhere, so I think we will take the appeal to authority here. Not sure exactly how good it is, but it seems like it could be good. Claim to fame, no Death Shadow in this format, so that doesn't seem very good. Oasis Ritualist, now that's really nice. Another carrion, so it looks like black's somewhat open, but there's just not that much good black. They care about that. I mean, it's a decent filler. The wall I don't care about. So yeah, Oasis Ritualist is definitely the choice here. And it looks like we're solidly in green-white at this point. Ooh, I like this guy quite a bit. Another Sandblast is tempting. I think we're pretty solidly in green-white for right now. Puncturing Blow is also good. So do we want a removal or a decent creature? I do like Sandblast, but I think this guy's pretty strong, so we're actually going to take the bitter bow here. Dune Diver. Tap and untap desert, gain a life. That seems okay. Disposal Mummy is also 2/3 when it enters. I can exile a card from a graveyard. I mean, both these are going to be filler cards. I like Riddle Form, but not in blue. So do we want a 2/3 that when it enters I exile, or a 2/3 that I can gain life? I think the 2/3 makes more sense, so that's what we'll take. And hey, here's some deserts to use with it. The camel is also pretty good, but I think I need to get some deserts. I'm not. Let's see, what pack is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these are packs I've already seen. So do we want a camel, but with no deserts yet, or should we go ahead and pick up a desert? So I have the option of Sheb or desert of the Indomitable. I do like this card a lot, but I think this desert might honestly be better. I'm going to take this desert. Looks like we're pretty solidly in white at this point, so our only option is the Sentinel. So combat trick or conditional removal. Exile target white creature that's attacking or blocking. That's a pretty solid sideboard card. I think we'll go ahead and grab a trick here. It seems fine to grab this now. Life goes on we don't want, so we will just go ahead and grab another desert. Really don't want life goes on, but heck, I'll sideboard it in case we go against some random burn deck. And the wall we're not going to play. So this looks pretty solid. We got an interesting green-white deck going on here. Liking where we're starting with this quite a bit. Not sure if this is the best thing we could have done, but I don't see anything that's like sticking out as like a horrible mistake or anything. So that's always a good starting point. Okay, this looks nice. I really like the cat. Really strong card. Imaginary Threats is good. I mean, really good. Desert might table. Rapid Hippo probably table. Another Sandblast not table. Yeah, we're going to get something else out of this pack. We'll go ahead and take the Adorned Panzer to light our curve here. Another Endless Sands. I still don't want that. We're targeting attacker and block creature. That's really good. Beautiful's mediocre. Sidewinder Naga is pretty solid here. We might take the Sidewinder Naga for this here. Streaming. What? Yeah. So anyway, we shut the door, please. I think we take the removal spell here. It's attacking or blocking creature. The secondary effect of this is everything is just going on at once right now. The secondary effect of this is completely irrelevant. We've got quite a few creatures as is. Yeah, I think we're going to take the farm to market here. That seems pretty solid. Sidewinder Naga might table to us. Alright, we got Steadfast, which is filler. Hippo's pretty solid. I might take that. I'm going to need another trick. I don't really like this card that much. It saves a creature, makes it big. I don't know if this card, how good it actually is. We've already got one trick. So I think it's better just have some creatures. So I think we will go ahead and grab the hippo here. I'm going to go ahead and stick these over here just for the sake of clarity. So let's... did we take the hippo? I think we take the hippo. Okay. Alright, so we got... that's bad. That's a pretty solid card, but we're not in that color. Another Dauntless Avon, which is pretty awesome. Hey, Nicholas. Take all the aftermath cards and artifacts. That's what I should do. Really, I can take a 2-drop cat, or I can take another Avon. I think the Avon is just really good. We really don't have any Exert to use with it yet, which is disappointing. But it's okay. We got a bunch of flying 3-drops. That's pretty good. Alright, so we have the option of getting a ramp spell here. We have the option of another 4th Dauntless Avon, which is pretty awesome. We also have Dutiful Servants, which is decent filler, but I don't think we really want any more 4-drops. And this Bad Giant Growth is not the worst thing, but I think that we're just going to take a 4th Dauntless Avon. Seems crazy, but I guess it works. Alright, so we don't have the zombie deck by any means, but it is a 2-drop bear, if nothing else. The cat's pretty decent, I think. It's filler. Got a 2nd Appeal to Authority. We've got 10 creatures already. How good is Appeal to Authority is the question. So we don't really have tokens. The 2nd ability is pretty strong. Gives everything vigilance. Caps up to 2. Yeah, I think this card is worth playing 2 of potentially. So we'll go ahead and grab a 2nd one of those. Ah! Do we want a 3rd one of those now is the real question. I don't think we do. I think in this case we actually take the White Desert. That seems pretty solid here to pick up for us. So continuing along here, we have Avon of Enduring Hope as a 5-drop flyer. Looks good in our curve. Or a 2nd Desert. We don't have much. Well, really, we only got 1 Desert's Matters card. So I think the Avon is the choice here. Another Sandblast. Definitely glad to pick that up on the table here. Dutiful Servants is a 2/5. I don't think that goes along with our strategy. I don't think Manolith goes along with our strategy. I don't know if this card is actually good or not, but I'm going to grab it. Not sure if we'll play it or not. I might do another draft, Nick. We'll see. Probably not tonight, actually, but maybe. We'll see what happens. So this gives a creature 2/2, and it can block an additional creature. We already got one of it, and we got another 4-drop 2/3 Eternalize. We'll take this. Don't care about any of these, so we'll just hate draft this. Make my OCD go wild. We got a pretty decent removal suite. Got some interesting spells to go with. Okay, I guess we finally end up with the Dutiful Servants. Probably won't play it, but he's here just in case we need him. 4 Dauntless Avons is pretty funny. Makes me happy. Really wish I had some Exert to go with these guys, though. It's so disappointed to not have Exert, but it is what it is. Heaven to Earth. That's interesting. I almost want to hate draft that just because I have so many flyers. Defiant Great Maw is okay. Grasping Dunes is pretty decent. That'd be awesome if I had the freaking thing. Let me play Deserts from the Grave. Gift of Paradise is okay. Worry Hauler is okay. Like, nothing in this pack really sticks out as amazing to me. I think we're going to take the Heaven to Earth. I doubt we'll even play it. Maybe it's kind of like a hate draft. And the Camel's okay. But, this is actually an interesting one. I could have... This Desert kind of calls to me. But we'll take the Heaven to Earth. I don't know if I'll play it or not, but we'll grab it. Or 3 or greater. So all my Avons live. All of my 2/3s live. This guy lives. My bird dies. Huh, that seems pretty solid in our deck. Vizier is a really good card. Fallen Wilds is not necessary. Yeah, I think Dust to Dawn is good in our deck. Yeah, we can get a lot of cards off that. So we'll go ahead and grab a Dust to Dawn here. Seems good. Ooh, Cast Out. Really nice. Cartouche is decent, but not as good as Cast Out, so that's an easy pickup here. Very happy to see that. Ooh, a second Cast Out. Wow. Ooh, but a Gust Walker. Ooh. That's a hard one, actually. Cast Out is good, but I think Gust Walker is actually better. It also goes along with our deck, and we desperately need some 2-drop creatures. So yeah, I think, unfortunately, as much as I want the second Cast Out, I gotta take the Gust Walker here. Ooh, very nice. It's interesting, we have all this green-white exert stuff and literally nothing to do with it. It's a little disappointing, but whatever. Pouncing Cheetah is a secondary option, but I think this guy's a fine 4-drop. 4/4/4/4 is nothing to scoff at. I'm really disappointed that we literally have 0 exert except for Gust Walker. Gust Walker's our only exert guy. You know, Fanbear actually combos with these guys pretty well. I like the cap, but Fanbear seems really decent in this deck, so we'll definitely take that. Sparring Mummy, I don't think it's worth taking. I could hate draft a Deemworthy. I'm gonna play a Honed Copish? I don't think so. Doesn't seem the worst though, actually. Stick it on one of our 3-drop flyers. We got a ton of flying. Or maybe Copish is playable here. Take it and we'll see if it fits into the deck. Ornery is okay. Gift is okay. Evolving Wilds is fine to take. Got 15 creatures. Don't really need ramp that much. Yeah, we'll grab an Evolving Wilds. Hey Talon, welcome to the stream. Grasping Dunes, we're definitely not playing that. I could take that as just a single hate card against artifacts. Grasping Dunes seems okay. We don't really have anything that cares about deserts. We're never gonna have a tapped creature. I think we can. Desert seems decent. We'll grab the desert. Okay, we got another exert guy. I'm not a big fan of this guy. 3-drop's a little crowded as is, but we'll take him. Oh, very nice. We got a Cartouche table. Very happy about that. We're not going to play Haze. We're not going to play Spring. And we're not going to play Sparring Mummy. We'll take the Mummy. I don't think we're going to play him, though. Yeah, Talon, don't remind me. Alright, we'll take a Cheetah. That's a decent little pickup there. But yeah. This deck seems pretty good, actually. Pretty dang good. Thing interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and build this thing. This seems like a pretty cool deck. Pretty happy with it. So, definitely playing Cartouche and Fanbearer. We're playing all these 2-drops. Going to the 1-drop slot. There's another 3-drop. We got a ton of 3-drops. Okay. So, do we want to play 2 Appeals? We have. Seems pretty solid. I think that's fine to play 2 of those. Dauntless Avon, I think, is fine as 4 of. Dune Diviner. I can have quite a few deserts, so that might be an option for us. Bouncing Cheetah. It's okay. That's pretty solid. Cast Out's good. Steadfast, I don't have to play. Probably cut one of those. All these are good. Avon's fine. That guy's good. Overcome's good. That's good to have one big one. So what do we need to cut here? 1 or 2 cards? Probably want to go 16 lands. Dune Diviner. I'm not sure about you. Also not sure about Ret Crop. Really not sure about Ret Crop. Walker's Gray, yeah. I don't really think Active Heroism is that good in our deck either. Maybe we drop that. And drop one of these guys. Consider we have so many deserts. 3-drop's a little crowded. We'll drop this guy. We'll keep the Diviner. Diviner doesn't really go along with our deck, though, because we are playing kind of aggressive. You know, Oasis Ritualist doesn't really play into our deck either, because we don't really want ramp. Maybe we keep the Ret Crop here and drop the Ritualist. Ritualist just doesn't seem that good. We'll drop the Ritualist. We'll keep the Ret Crop. Is that the deck? Oh, we wanted to put Home Copish in here too, didn't we? Okay. I think Home Copish is actually pretty decent in this deck. Maybe better than Dune Diviner. I do like Dune Diviner though. I want to try it out. We gotta keep all this removal. We got a really solid creature base, I think. The Home Copish actually helps make these guys a little beefier. Got solid removal. Extremely solid removal, actually. Guest Walker's solid. Adorned Pouncer's solid. Yeah. It really depends on what we want in like our 4-drop slot, which I think that's fine to drop those two. Really wish I had some more 2-drops, but that's just is what it is. I think Bouncing Cheetah is good enough to play. I think we'll keep this guy's sideboard. I like him, but I don't think he's good enough to really play. So for lands, we're going to use that desert. We'll use one of those. Really glad I got both those. Don't think we're going to play that one. Not sure about that one. Evolving Wilds we'll play. Grasping Dunes, we really don't have any mana things that we need. Problems, just basically 100% white. So I think that's fine to play. I'm not sure if Endless Sands is that good. We can try it out. Yeah, this playing 5 deserts really makes me want to play the Dune Diviner. That is potentially a lot of life gaining. Every time I made a turn, just gain a life. It seems pretty good, actually. Let's go ahead and leave him out for now, but we can definitely change that up if need be. Alright, so we've got 5 lands there. Really, we want 99%. Well, about 75% white. So I guess we'll go, see what it suggests. 7-3? I would put me a blue in. What does this thing even do? Blue is the draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. I don't even think that's worth having an island in the deck for, so no, we'll ignore that. Go up to 4. That would be 8. If I do this, that would be 7 sources to 5. Which seems good to me. It's going to be, it's 5 lands, 10 lands, 17 lands. Is that right? 5 green sources. I do have double green, so yeah, let's drop one of those plains and put in one more forest. And that seems right to me. Alright, got a 40 card deck. It seems like it's a pretty decent run here. So that is. That was the first Amonkhet draft. Maybe bringing some gameplay from this deck soon. If you guys would like to see me play some games, let me know in the comments below. But so far, this format definitely seems interesting. I think one thing I've learned from just this is I should have prioritized 2-drops a little higher. But overall, I'm really happy with this little green-white Exert without Exert creatures deck that we got going, and we'll see how it does. So thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys next time.